Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play on Riverbend Springs. My name is Daddy Jokey and I'm glad you're here today with me. I'm gonna start right where I left off, but this time I'm gonna go and see what kind of job a worker can do when we set them loose on a field like this. So, we're gonna go right up here to the edge, hold H, and we're gonna do, yes, 3 headlands, that sounds about right. Work on the headlands on, start with up and down, skip lanes. No. Okay. And then we'll hit H to activate the worker. Get out of his way. Let's see what happens. Needs lime, needs plowing. I should have put lime on it, but couldn't be bothered. I don't have the implements. And while... Ooh, look at all these textures. Needs lime, needs plowing, needs rolling, weeds growing. What a wonderful overview. I don't know if I need to worry about the weeds, because this is winter crops that we're putting down, and weeds really shouldn't be growing over winter. But we will see what kind of job the worker does. From right over here. See the tractor crack on, and he does a U-E, lines it up. Okay, what is happening? Because I don't think his thing is down. Let's go have a look. Yell at him if we need to. Is he just gonna go up instead of up and down? What are you doing, man? You lunatic? What is happening right now? This isn't a tractor driving school, you know. You should already know how to do that. I'm the novice here. What is he? What? Okay. Let's get out of the way in case he needs to go through here. Let's hit the menu. Go to map. Oh. I guess we don't get to see that. I am so confused as to what just happened here. But I guess we'll leave him to it. Head over to the farm. And while the worker is working, I am gonna go ahead and do something to make some money. So we're gonna check out a contract. And there are several now, and they are split up into different categories now. And they have added wood harvesting, as well as separated wrapping from mowing. There's a lot of harvest contracts right now, so you can see mowing right here. All they want us to do is mow. There's rock removal as well, and they will provide us with the tools. So this might be a good way of just going around trying all the different things. There's wood transport. They will have us transport wood from one place to another, from here to here or from there to there. And they will let us drive all of these cool vehicles. I think I'd like to do this. However, I have tried wood harvesting before, and it is not easy. Not easy at all. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow the items, right? That's... Yes. Does that mean we accepted it? Yes, there is an active one right there. Okay, so I'm gonna hop in between the vehicles, fire it up. Whoop. Is it already dying? No, I think what happened is I think I pushed the button 2 times instead of just once. And then we're gonna drive this thing up the road and find where the contract is supposed to take place. Now I saw it's right by the sawmill, which is actually really convenient. I might be able to just drag the logs out of the area and into the sawmill area, and that way we can skip the part where I have to painstakingly load them up into a trailer to carry them 10 meters. So we'll see. And this is a beast of a machine too, look at that. I did notice an interesting thing earlier, and that is that Giants seem to have removed every single old tractor out of the game. And by old, I mean pretty much anything older than 10 years seems to be gone. All the tractors in the game are brand new, or new enough that they pass muster. And I don't necessarily love that. I know that we will be fine. Modders will just port previous creations from FS22 into FS25, and there are going to be plenty of old tractors, but it is... well, it's annoying, actually. Partially because the older, smaller tractors typically were quite cheap, and so their absence is going to hurt. Well, I guess double solid line means nothing for that guy. Maniac. Never in my life. So here is, we're coming up on the contract area, and the most difficult thing about this is honestly going to be the act of navigating this monster machine around all the terrain that we need to be in. So first things, we need to find the trees. The trees are going to be marked. So this here, well, this one's not a deadwood, but you can see that you're going to come up to a tree and you're going to have to sometimes walk around it, even when you find a deadwood tree, to make sure that it's got an underlined exclamation mark and that is the tree they want you to cut. Because if you mess that up when you cut a tree that you're not supposed to cut, you are going to get penalized, and it is going to cost you more money than what it's worth in income for the entire contract. Unless you actually plan on selling the wood like I am. So we are right here in the area, and down there next to the river, that is the sell point for wood. You bring that wood over there to the side, then you run up behind this shed right here. There is a trigger, and you sell the wood that you drop over there. But first you gotta get the wood. So now we just kind of look around and find the deadwood trees. Oh my. And where are they? So we are on the edge. I'm not seeing any right here. They're all gonna be on the other side of the road, up over there, aren't they? Ooh, that's gonna suck. Alright, well. I'm not entirely sure how we're even going to get there. Again, no deadwood visible over here. Yep, it's all gonna be on top of the cliff. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive up there. And I will see you when I get there. Hello, sorry, did you not see the giant machine backing down the road? Alright, so here we go. Time-lapse drive. And here we are, entering our wood cutting area again, and there is our first tree to cut. So as I said, you can see they will have the tree marked, so we know this is our first tree that we can chop, and this should be fairly easy from where we are. We might not even have to do anything special. Just turn around the cab. Line it up. We're gonna have to lift it up. Get a little bit of distance on the camera. And then unfold the machine. Or turn on the machine. There we go. And then it is X to cut. Yep, X to cut. And we'll check. And the logs are set to... Where does it say? 5 meters, right there. Okay, we will leave it at 5 meters. 5 meters is good. That'll be 4 cuts on these trees. So X to grab it and cut it. Uh-oh, timber! Crash. Just missed the car. I mean the truck. So, since we are up here, I will have to, unfortunately, rent out the trailer to carry all of this stuff down. But I will do my best to make this a organized job. So good luck to me. So first cut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Debranched and cut to 5 meter pieces. I see across the road over here on the other side there are 2 trees right over there and 1 right here. So let's grab this one because it's available. It's kind of a pain having to navigate the camera around the place. So here we are. Swing the whole thing around. Well, what's up? Why did it disappear? Oh, you never know. There it is. Okay. What is the major malfunction here? There we go. I guess I was a little bit to the side. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Turn it out. I want to get it up to here so that it's easy to get to. There we go. There. Alright. Chop. Chop. And chop. And one more. Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I can speed this up so that, oh my, the video isn't 45 minutes by doing another time lapse, this time of wood harvesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and start another time lapse, and I'll come back when we're all done chopping, or if the worker on our field finishes before we do over here. So I'll see you in a little bit. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm going down the cliff. Not only did I cut the tree badly, I also fell down with a super expensive machine. Probably broke the axle over here, jumping over the ginormous stump we left behind. Oh no, 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 no. Alright, well, I had a feeling that this was gonna go horribly badly based on the position of the tree. So clearly it means that in the future, if we decide to do any logging contracts, we should also have a chainsaw. This was clearly not the job for a logger like this one, but rather a machine that can fit there, that being a handheld chainsaw and a human. Right, normal woodcutting people would have probably harnessed somebody up and hooked them up to a tree above it, then they would come down that little escarpment and then take it from there. But I was trying to be funny and skilled, and instead I ended up rolling an expensive machine down a hill. But we'll pretend it didn't damage it. It was deliberate. But now I have to drive my butt all the way back up. Ooh, look at this. A discovery. Park the truck. We're not in a rush here. What is this? A cave. What? Bust out of... Oh, really? I got excited. I thought maybe this was some kind of hidden cave. Maybe we could find like a collectible thing for the museum. But no. It's just... I mean, it is a sort of a cave, but it is not as exciting as all that. Okay, back up the road we go. I'm not even sure what is... Oh, the head is currently being implicated. Oh my. Comprehensively mangled this machine. I'll say this though, it is a pain in the butt to operate with mouse and keyboard. Having to sort of move the mouse repeatedly to one side is a pain in the wrist, and I mean that literally. But we cut down, we are at 77%, so there's one more tree that I know of, and I think then there's gonna be another one somewhere that I don't know of. So I'll go and find that out on foot. But let's first dodge our enormous pile of wood and then go get that last piece of deadwood down on the road here. Where were you? Right over there. Or did I just drive up on another rock? They're sneakily hidden, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Lower the head. So ideally, what I'd like is, when I pick the wood up, I'd like to drop it off at the sawmill and see if it can produce all the planks that I need in order to build the shed that is on our farm. However, in saying that, I have seen some posts online that suggest that building that shed may not be a good idea, that it may just be bugged out. But we'll see. Either way, we'll get the timber for it and see what happens after. So here we have that, and then one more tree around here somewhere. Let's see if it's right up here on the edge. Or what's what. Is it this one right here? It's gonna be this one, and I'm gonna cry because I don't want to have to get the... Yep. Dang it. I don't think we can get the machine down here. And I didn't bring a chainsaw because I didn't... Well, I was hoping I didn't need one. I mean, ideally they have had us complete the contract using the borrowed machine. But that's just not gonna work on here. We can try again and see if we can prevent this from rolling down the hill altogether. So here we go, down, and the cliff edge is right here. Yep, it's not the best place to be in a ginormous expensive machine. I think this is so many safety violations, it's not even funny. Despite the quality of the suspension. Right, like you could probably bend and twist around it pretty well. Lower that, grab it, do it. Yes, we have finished the contract. We have nearly died once. But let's try to get out of here with the ginormous piece of timber still attached, so that we don't have to repeat this sketchy process with a log carrier of any kind. Yeah, we can probably reverse this way. Whoop! Electrical pole, beware. Okay. Lift it up some. Send it on the pile. So even if we don't get any wood out of this, even if for some reason the sawmill didn't actually produce the logs for us, I mean the planks for us, we still get a bunch of wood out of it. Now, I don't know that the person who owns this farm is the same person who owns these woods, but let's roleplay and say yes, and that this is their rented logger. So we're gonna park that up here. Cool. Oh, let me turn the lights off so that we don't kill their battery. Or batteries. I bet this thing's got like 6. So we have several neat piles of wood and one not so neat one underneath the hill. This is pretty good. Now, log carriers. Let's go and have a peeky at log carriers. Category forestry. We could rent out a forwarder, but that is expensive and unnecessary. When all we really need is wood transport. We can lease one of these really cheaply and just hoist it behind our tractor. And I think that I don't know what the difference is, so let's click on them. Crane, timber trailer, crane. Ooh, I guess you get charged extra for having the crane on. You do. So it's not really all that much cheaper, but we're leasing it. It should only cost us all of that, and we should make that money by selling the deadwood. Alright, let's go see how our guy is doing on the field. Looks like he's just about done. Let's have a looky. So now I'm not going to actually hand the contract in until after I've picked up all the wood, because I don't want it to accidentally disappear, especially now that we've leased out the timber trailer. But it looks like he's doing something anyway. What is happening, guy? It's just a headland. Padre de Dios, come on. Alright, well, we'll watch him in a short time lapse. Okay, we're back. He's almost done. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what to make of this. I'll tell you what, I wish that I had access to the Benny Hill theme, because this would have been the perfect place to play the Benny Hill theme. Also, I think I done goofed up and forgot to set workers to like passive, I guess, mode, where they use my seed and my consumable resources instead of paying their wage, as well as having instant and infinite amount of seed. So I'm gonna go and check those settings in just a second, as soon as we park this up, and then we're gonna drive over to the store, pick up the log carrier. I don't know why I'm doing it the complicated way. There we go. Back it up. Let go of it. Okay. Check the menu. Let's see if I messed it up. No, I didn't. Okay. In which case, we just filled an entire field of canola. How big is this field? This is 6.91 acres. We just did almost 7 acres of canola. Well, I guess not 7. It counts the shoulders of the field and everything. But I'd say 6.5 acres of canola, and it didn't really cost us anything in terms of seed. So I don't know. It's a little confusing. But now let's go to the store, pick up the log carrier, and go pick the logs up. Another time lapse then. Go! Okie doke, here we are. Now it's time to start struggling with loading these logs up. So first things first, let's lower the stabilizer legs. Then hop on out of the tractor. Ooh, how do we control this guy? Okay, I guess we control it from the back of the tractor. Or from inside the tractor. Just as well. Let's see, if I hold a right mouse, we can extend that, which I think we need to for 5-meter logs. And then we just hit G to switch a control group to the crane. And from here, we have control of the crane. So here we are. There we go. We actually get like a camera. This is a remote controlled crane, I guess. Here we go, extend. Here we go, lower. Both mouse button, hold, and drag up. Okay, let's try to get these logs because they're just marginally in the way. There, and clamp. Keep on dragging it. Are we hoisting the whole set? Nope, we're not hoisting anything. Okay, this is a thing that I really don't like about Farming Simulator. I can't wait for autoload. And I know that it's not super realistic. However, wood has always been an incredible struggle in Farming Simulator. The physics of it, and yes, they have gotten better, but only just so. It is time consuming and frustrating in the extreme, and I would much rather prefer to have a system such as that in what is that game called? A Lumberjack Dynasty, where you still have to line your head of the grabber over the log, but then all you really have to do to actually grab it is hit enter, and it does it automatically. That was just a lot more struggle than it needed to be. And that's just the first of many grabs. Hoist! We'll never be able to hold all that. Yeah. I need to separate the logs up with the grab, and then I should be able to get them up in smaller chunks. But it is proving resilient to my attacks. Okay, I guess we'll grab it one at a time. We'll be here forever. Drop that in there. Swing this to the side. Extend. Lower. Extend some more. I think we should be able to grab these three. Turn the head a little bit. Lift it up. There. Lower it down. Grab. Grab. Hoist. I think we got it. Yes. There. Lower it down some. Bring it to the what do you call it? The bulkhead, I guess you could call it, or the collision protector. Okay. It's not the best put set of logs. I think there's one more over there. Let's lower this down, extend it out. Lower, lower. Turn the head. Maybe a little bit higher. I think I just crashed it into the ground. Oh, come on. Nope. Tilt the head some. Nope. What is happening? There we go. We're like moving the whole thing now. And we're still missing it. See what I mean? This is why I really can't with this system. Okay, let's try to go narrow. Grab. Maybe it is a skill issue, I don't know. But I guess I just don't find joy in fighting virtual simulator controls. So autoload, as soon as an autoload comes on, I will be a much happier logger, that's for sure. I did want to just see how this works though. We got all of those, so now we're gonna hoist that, change the group. We changed it to the wrong thing. Here we go. Lift the legs and drive on to the next pile. And this is the big one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put all of it on the trailer all at once. Not necessarily because of space, but because of weight. I'm not sure my tractor has what it needs to do to lift up all of these things. So we'll see. Park it up over here. Might just turn on the backlights as well. Yeah, these ones. And then let's drop the legs down. Unlimber the wood. Change the camera angle. Whoop. Forgot to change the group. Here we go. Up and down, left and right. And I mean, I don't want to do this the entire video, so I think I'm gonna do yet another time lapse. This is gonna be a million time lapse video. We'll see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some slower time lapses, so maybe like 2 or 3 times the speed for maybe like the cutting and stuff. So we'll see. Let's grab what we can and time lapse. Go. So here we are. The first load, I guess we can call it, is all done. We're going to suspend the grabber behind it. Lift the support legs. There we go. Yep. And we're gonna back up. Should have probably... Well, shoot. Okay. Raise it up. Close the head. There we go. Now extend that out. And hope that it doesn't sway in the back too much. Now we'll see if this is... Well, I guess the tractor isn't really having any issues with it. So I could have probably loaded a little bit more. But we don't really need to. Turn off the beams. And let's drive it down to the sawmill at 4 in the evening, 4 in the afternoon. I'm sure they're gonna be pleased to see us. But they don't really have to do anything with it until tomorrow. That's their problem, how they schedule their workday. But here is a mod that came out today. You can see I turned on my blinkers. Turn. And as my steering wheel reaches neutral, blinkers turn off. I'll be honest, I don't know why we need a mod for that. I don't understand why that's not in the game standard. Another lunatic trying to overtake just at the entrance to an intersection. But yes, so here we are at the sawmill. This right here is where you drop off your logs. Now, what I don't know is if I need to drop them off, because I didn't really try this out too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlimber or unfasten, I guess, the logs in the back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you where that trigger is hiding. It is hidden well, for reasons only known to whoever made this particular map or this particular building. So you come up here and you have to hit that button in order to actually sell. Whoa, let's not look at that. In order to actually sell your wood. And so you would think, oh, it must be right here. There is an icon right here. Nope, this is the place where you buy the point. The other icon is hiding right here behind all of the pallets. So when you're coming up from the sell point, you come up this path and you go right through here to your left between the stacks, and right here, there you go, and bam, sell wood. So we've sold that wood for $1,019. And did it sell everything out of the back of the trailer? Wow, this is bright. Holy Hannah. Yes, it did. Okay, so good news is that we don't have to unload it. That is really nice. So now we just back up into their grass. I'm sure they don't really care about this. And we go back and we pick up the rest of it and come back here. So I'm not sure that we're actually going to make any money on this, because it cost... How much did it cost? It cost almost 3,000, I think, or 2,500 to lease the grabber, this trailer. And so I'm not sure we're going to make any money off of this wood, unfortunately. But if nothing else, it will have been an interesting experience. So I don't know that I need to use the stabilizers for this little amount of wood. I mean, we've already violated all kinds of occupational safety rules, so I don't think not using the stabilizers is gonna be the thing that puts us over the edge. Whoa, it is decidedly more wobbly though. Maybe we will have to. Okay. Turn it. Lower it. Slide it more toward the edge. Open up. Lift it. To the side. There should be 2 more chunks of the lighter stuff. Lower. Turn, 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 turn. Easy does it, do not fall. I'm gonna go very slow in hopes of not losing that log. But I think it is gonna come out. Ugh. Literally unbelievable. Okay, well, one at a time then. Wow. The pain and agony of this game sometimes. Open. Lower. Slide it to the side a little bit. Lower. That way. Nope. Lower, lower, lower. Grab, grab, grab. Up, 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 up. For how much money this is making, this is an inordinate amount of effort. Okay. This way. Lower. In. Lower. It is not entirely within the confines of the trailer. Come on, stop getting stuck on everything. Here we go. I think this is it. Shove it this way. Open this up. Up. These are the times where I regret my decisions to ever try this in the first place. Okay. Here we go. Oh my lord. I can't. Never again. No more logging. Clamp down on this chunk. This should have been a quick and easy job pulling out these 4 logs, and instead it's turned into a whole thing. Oh, it's gonna fall out again. Oh, bugger. Okay. Now it's in the trailer, now I don't care. Let's secure it in place. And drive on to pick up the rest of this stuff. Okey-doke. I also want to know if we left, like, ruts behind us on that grassy area. So I'm gonna go ahead and look. I'm not really seeing any. Here is our track. So, yeah, I guess we didn't really. I wonder if that gets worse over time, like if we kept driving through there, if it would over time rat out the street, or rat out the grass. I doubt it. Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see what the game has to offer and what modders will bring to the picture once they get their hands on the updated Giants editor and start playing around with whatever system is used to create those surface deformation marks. Okay, so here we go. Let's drop down the support legs because I don't want to tip this again. It almost felt like we were going to. Okay, this is going to be a fast one. Everybody hold your breath. Turn the head. Open wide. Lower. Lower. Clamp down around this. Start lifting. Lift and clamp. Yes. Up, 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 up. Gently. And turn. Or swivel, I guess. Turn the head. And lower, 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 lower. Forgot to unfasten the things. Scooch it to the end of the trailer and open. Whoa! Beautiful. That was amazing. I did not think that was gonna happen. This is what I was hoping was gonna happen down at that first pile. Clearly the game had other opinions. So here we go, this pile. And this pile is gonna be a bit of a mess. So we'll see how that goes. If it goes poorly, I'm gonna start a time lapse from this mark. If it goes well, then no time lapse. So I guess you will know before I do how this goes. Shoot. Okay. So in case it went well, we're gonna continue with the narration. In case it didn't go well, it doesn't matter what I say. So let's see. Can we grab all three? Yes, we can. Power overwhelming. Here we go. Scooch it down the trailer. Oopsie. Come on. Up, up, up. Down and down. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Open the claws and lift the head. And we have 3 more on this pile, so I think I'm gonna do it in chunks. Lower, extend, extend, turn, lower, lower, grab, 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 grab. Come on. Here we go. Up. Swivel. Down. Give it a little bit of a turn. And in we go. Open it up. Beautiful. Well, I think so far, I'd like to say, this is going well. Better than the pile at the bottom of the hill. Here we go. Big old log. Up. Turn it around. Swivel. Fix the angle. Lower. Bring it in. Little up. And drop it off. Come on. There we go. Give it a little nudge. And I think this is the last piece over here. So clearly, and if you heard that, I just knocked my cell phone off the table, down onto the ground, because of all the movements with my mouse that I'm doing to control this crane. So here we go. Whoa. Swivel it around. Bring it in. Open it up. Leash it up. And yeah. That's it. Alright, let's quickly drive to the sell point. I think we're gonna drive, well, we're already facing down this way, so yeah, let's just go down this way. It'll actually be faster than turning around anywhere. So we'll go down this track and down this road. And once we make it up the road, we're gonna go to the sawmill. And I want to know if the sawmill is producing any of the stuff that it can produce for us. Or if we literally just sold them the wood and that's that. Because it seems a little silly that I would have to buy, you know, 300,000 or, well, I mean, in reality it would probably cost $3 million worth of sawmill to produce some, like, wooden logs and stuff. Other thing is, we probably wouldn't really produce any quality logs out of dead wood anyhow. I think this would barely qualify as firewood. So I guess we'll see. We'll go ahead, park the trailer, run up to the sneaky beaky spot up here, sell the thing, and then we'll finish the contract. And we'll see where we are on finances. I think we're gonna be even, if anything. Sell the wood, 600. Wow, it was even less than the first load because it was a bit smaller. So now, let's look. Contract completed. Lease, they will take out the money for what we leased. We didn't miss anything and we didn't mess anything up, so that's good. So collect the money from them. Thank you kindly, folks. And we are sitting at $86,000. Which I think is exactly where we started. So let's go check out our finances. Finances. We had... Where is this? Wage payment. Okay, that doesn't count. Wood sold. We sold wood in the value of 1,658. We leased stuff. Vehicle leasing costs almost 2,300. So we actually came up good amount short. So in the future, we'll just leave the wood lay on the wayside. It is not worth leasing the machine for the purpose of doing this. It is also not really worth it in terms of the time that you spend doing this effort. Yeah. But here you have it. This is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about all the time lapses, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And in the interest of keeping the videos shorter, I thought that that would be a good idea. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the video if you did. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.